Right, what's happening everyone, and welcome back to the next episode of my Jedi Survivor playthrough. And in this playthrough, I believe we've got to head back to Jetta, but we're also going to be trying to recreate Shin Hati's lightsaber from the Ahsoka series that's on Disney Plus. It's I'm not sure if we're going to be able to do it exactly. Probably not, but we can give it a good go. I don't think it particularly matters at this point what lightsaber we use, but you know, whatever happens. I think that's because of like what happens next in the story. Don't really think we get to use our own lightsaber all that much, so whether or not this is worth it, I do not know. We'll see, but we'll create it anyway, and hopefully we'll get to use it. We'll go to our trusty workbench, and I do have the lightsaber on screen, so I can try to copy it in some way, shape or form. For the emitter, I've got absolutely no idea, but we might try the Seared Junda emitter, simply because Shin Hati's has three sort of prongs, spikes, sticking up out of the emitter. Seared Junda's kinda has that. It's got four. The Edgehawk one has three. Or maybe stick with the Edgehawk. And for the switch, we want a switch which has a bit of a disc running around it, which I think the only one that has that is the Justice switch. So we kind of have no choice. We're a bit limited on the switch we can use. You can see none of them have that disc. No. The Justice one does. The next closest one is Persistence, but the Justice one is a far better fit in my opinion. Now for the handle on Shin Hati's lightsaber. It's got rings running all the way around it, but they are quite chunky rings. It's not quite the Diligence, but the Diligence is probably the closest in terms of those rings running around the grip. The Justice one isn't, no. Duelist maybe, but it's not quite that. And the NL Cordova is a bit too thin. We're going to go with the Diligence one. And the pommel, I mean, it's got sort of two sort of wings running down the pommel and a ring at the bottom, kind of like the Seared Junda one. Might be tempted to go with that anyway. Could go with a Harmony. It's not quite the same. And the pommel is quite long on Shin Hati's lightsaber. No, we're going to go with the Seared Junda one. Blade color is still orange, yes. The primary of the lightsaber. Might be tempted to go with metal alloy, just so we can have a bit of a kind of neutral type color for now, just so we can get the rest of it sorted. The accent is also going to be metal alloy for now. I might change this. I'm not sure if this is the metal I want to keep, but I just want to have a metal on it for now. Keep forgetting where the metal alloy one is. And the grip. Now the grip's kind of like a whitey creamy colour. So it's going to take a little bit of flicking through these to find one which I think works best. Plastoid white's not bad. The hard plastoid tan is a bit too... It's a bit too tan. Hard plastoid white isn't bad, so we'll leave it at that for now. I don't like the bumpy texture. It doesn't look quite right. Yeah, textured rubber cream is far better. It's a lot closer in terms of colour. I don't think we're going to have any other colours that are close to that. Coruscant white? No. What about this? Jedi cream is too cream. Jedi white is... I mean, it's close. I don't know, you know. I feel like the textured rubber, textured cream rubber, is closer in colour, so we're going to leave it at that, I think. Jedi white isn't bad, but it's not quite there. Right, so I think that's what we're going to go with. It's the emitter I don't like. Yeah, I really don't like the emitter. Let's have a look through the emitters. There might be one that's a little bit closer. So far there isn't. I mean, the Siege Under one is... That looks like a closer lightsaber in my opinion. The sort of spikes at the top of it aren't quite right. But that really isn't that bad looking. I think we might keep that. I think we're going to keep that. So what we want to do, I always do this, you don't have to do this, but I always do it, is just to make the second part of the lightsaber look the same. It was the Justice one. Justice, then that. Then the materials. The materials aren't bad. The metal alloy, I might actually just keep that as is. Because I think that is fairly close. It's not perfect. They never are. It's impossible to get them perfect. That's not bad. I quite like it. I think that's what we're going to go with. We're going to go with that. For a Shin Hati outfit, though, I've got absolutely no idea. I feel like it might be a bit of a cop-out, but I feel like we might just have to go with none of these. What, I mean, could we? Nah, I think it's a bit of a cop-out because it's not going to be quite right, but I think if we just go for like the sort of white Jedi kind of look, because her outfit is it's a lot lighter than Balin's. Would I say it looks like the Jedi outfit though? Kind of, but not quite. Can't remember what colour the pants are. I mean, that's not bad. We might just go with that. I tell you what, we might even be able to get the hair close. Definitely get the beard close because she doesn't have a beard. There's none with a fringe. That's sad. That's disappointing. Should we go with windswept? Oh, that one's got a fringe. No. I might just go with centre part. I mean, it's not bad. I do quite like the lightsaber. The lighting's awful right here. But I think the lightsaber's pretty close. The rest of it is just not at all. It was never going to be. But the lightsaber's not bad. It's just the emitter. Like, I would have preferred the, what is that emitter called? I can't remember what it's called. But the one I had originally, because it has the three sort of spikes sticking up off the top of the emitter. But I don't know, it just doesn't look right. It makes it all a little bit too long and a little bit too thin in my opinion. Where the Siege Under one, I mean, it's by no means perfect. But I think it looks a little better. Personal preference, this one might be. This one might just come down to what you actually... Well, I think they all come down to what you prefer. Everybody's going to have a different take, and that's fine. Can't force your views or your opinions on everybody. But I think for me it's not bad. For me it works. My god, it's warm.
You have credits to bet.
What's that supposed to mean?
Tanalor.
But like I said, I don't think we're actually going to get to use our lightsaber that much.
Oh, me too. But just don't go starting a witch.
I think we do.
I definitely don't invite those.
We might a little bit, but it's not going to be anywhere near as much as I would like.
All around.
So this might be a lightsaber I carry over 2 episodes.
Did you feel that?
Are you kidding me?
Or I might make another one. Might try and go for Ahsoka's lightsabers next.
All right, kids, sit
And
down.
kind of keep with the theme, because obviously I've done Balin's, done Shin's. Then if I do Ahsoka's, I've kind of done all... Oh, Ezra's as well. Could finish the game off with Ezra's, maybe. I'd rather finish the game with Ahsoka's. These are questions. Oh well, it's not classed as Ezra's anymore, is it? It's classed as Sabine's. This is really loud. I feel like I could probably get, cause I wasn't a big fan of my Ezra lightsaber. But now that it's been changed, where am I going? Now that it's been changed by Sabine, I feel like you can get that a lot closer in game than you could previously, because the I think the actual emitter is in the game, or it's very close. So that might be one we do. I liked making cannons back in the day. Here you go, Ladio.
Dagongera had the last compass, but it's damaged.
He didn't exactly hand it over.
Nah, we had a bit of a scrap, didn't we?
This can be repaired. I'll begin at once. BD.
What was
Let's give Master Cordova some.
I always forget what Eno Cordova's lightsaber actually looks like altogether.
Good.
One thing I wish you could do, right, is the actual lightsabers you found in the game. I wish you could, when you are crafting them, like if you put them all together, if you put all the pieces together, I wish there was an option on the materials where you could select like default. So you could have Eno Cordova's lightsaber exactly how he had it.
Have more tea.
Centauri Kree's exactly how she had it. And I will never understand
Of course, Grease.
why they didn't allow us to have Dagongera's. You got Centauri Kree's who you don't really have any interaction with.
Round two.
She's a decent part of the game, like quite a big part.
Very sweet.
And you get to use a lightsaber where Dagongera, you actually beat him. I think you should. I think when you beat him, you should get his lightsaber,
There's no better home for the archive.
and it looks cool.
Look, whatever the future holds,
Probably could have done a lot with those parts.
we can face it together.
Yes,
Oh, that's nice, isn't it?
it's a new path for all of us.
Well, it is what it is.
Master T'Pol would be proud of the Jedi you've become.
I had a good teacher.
I think so far in this playthrough I've been about 6 Jedi, so, well, not all Jedi.
Everyone, the hidden path has found a new home. To Tanalor.
Hey,
Hey, wait a minute, Seer, does that mean you're coming?
Yes, Grease.
oh my God, we're getting the gang back together.
To go and prepare the archive for relocation.
Well, it's getting late, I'll go with you. Say, where is the Manus in there? This place is terrifying at night.
I will escort you.
Grease is funny.
Great. But, hey, none of that creepy stuff, okay?
Creepy stuff.
Are the Anchorites really coming with us?
Of course, yes.
Wow, our family's growing.
How would we fit all of us on the ship, by the way?
We did it, Bode.
Yeah.
Oh, look,
It's gonna be
Hal's.
good as new.
Something's bothering you.
Ah, you know me too well, Scrapper.
Well, not right now, he doesn't.
People looking after her, but it's always a bit tough when I come back.
Because you're a nasty bad man.
She'll understand.
Well, you know.
I hope so.
I just thought, with 2
I was thinking maybe we should go to Tanalor first.
parts of this mission,
Make sure it's safe before the others join.
um,
The sooner we get the hidden path set up there, the better.
with 2 parts of this mission,
Head the Empire.
this little episode could be over very quickly.
Hey,
However,
tomorrow we're gonna have a new home.
pretty sure I said that in the last one, and died about 6 times in the fight. Or was it 3? Can't remember.
Thank you, brother.
But it's having to do the cutscenes every time. That's what I find annoying.
I'm gonna go record a bedtime story for Kata.
Ah, that's nice, isn't it?
You have a good
Do, do, do. Does look a little eerie, doesn't it? I suppose.
What a view, huh? Desert at night seems to stretch on forever.
You're looking at like two massive like sort of
Beauty and
hills.
emptiness.
Now you sound like a Jedi.
You got a few things right.
Not everything.
I don't know if Night Sisters are allowed to agree, are they? Don't know.
Look, the order's gone. It's time to leave it behind. And I know what I want now.
That's one of these scenes.
Took you long enough.
Can we just get back to the fighting, please? I'd rather die 3 times than watch those scenes. They're a little bit Uncle Wado to watch. Right, what are we doing? Check on Cordova's progress. I love how I didn't have to walk up here, but then it makes us walk back from here. Not my choice. I'm having to do loads of walking when it wasn't even me who brought myself there. Do 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 do. Right, here we go. Hello.
See for yourself.
Is it fixed then? I'm assuming that's a yes.
Master Cordova, you did it.
What a legend.
Imperial forces coming.
Know what it is? I've just realised there.
They found us.
Get your people out. Hold them off.
Bode's the only one who didn't look shocked.
Bode?
Or like scared. Or whatever.
I'm really sorry about this.
Son. Son, you don't have to do this. No!
Should have just used the old force push and blasted it straight into him.
Master Cordova!
He's dead. Bode has the compass. Go after him.
As a Jedi, you should really be used to just people dying off at this point. It happens that often. I want a jetpack. Don't think it's fair. Although a really easy solution for Bode there when he's getting chased, he could have threw those grenades into the lift. What would we have been able to do? Nothing. That's what we would have been able to do. Do 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 do. Now this is pod racing. I'm just hitting the jumps because why not? Do 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 do. This game would be so much better with music, but the problem with music is, whoops, copyright. It's delightful. I don't think it's fair. Like, you know what I mean? Like, why? Like, they make games and they put music in them, and they know people are gonna make videos and whatnot, and like, you know, maybe people shouldn't. I don't know. But they know people are probably gonna. They'll still use copyrighted music. It's frustrating. That's a wall. That's another wall. Hello. Hit him. Hit him. Got off his head. The Empire. I know this is like a bit of a sort of Empire invasion, right? But the Empire were here already. When the, like, you know, I got wrecked by them when I was doing the Jetta mission. Oh, hello. You come out of nowhere. Whee! What's I saying? Yeah, so the Empire were already here. And I do feel like if the Empire would have come across a Jedi on Jetta, who is a Jedi who got into the Inquisitorious, whatever it is, surely you would be like, here, there is a chance that that lady Jedi who beat you is also there. So I feel like even without Bode, surely the Empire would have rocked up eventually. Maybe not. Who knows? Let's punch him in the head. I hate him, me. I hate Bode.
Why? Why, Bode? For this! We fought for that together, and you're just gonna hand it to the Empire?
I'm not giving it to the Empire.
You killed Master Cordova.
Cal, you don't have time for this fight. Something terrible is coming for that archive. Listen to your instincts.
Should just, at that point when he's holding the lightsaber, just use the Force and go, spear it into him.
If you want to keep your family safe,
That's what I would have done.
you get them out of there. Right now.
What have you...
E.
You're not the only one who survived.
Blaster boy. Got ya. See what I mean about that can be so over like so quick. I'm thinking about this now. So Cal's been slashed across the chest with a lightsaber. He's been shot. Do weapons do any damage anymore in Star Wars? Maybe they don't. That's not my business. But I remember in The Force Unleashed when we were tearing stormtroopers' arms and legs off. Man, what a game. I remember at this point thinking I did something wrong. But apparently you don't. LAAT gunships. Where were they keeping these, by the way? I feel like I'm about to choke, not gonna lie. Come on then, boys. I'm wary. Oh wait, I lost like no health from that somehow. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I can just take the hits, man. Whee! Ooh, that's cool. Right, if this is how it's gonna be, right? Let's get the shooty on. Is this just to kind of show how good a Jedi Master would be against Stormtroopers? Because like I did think this one back when I played it. It's insane the difference between using Seer and using Cal. I mean, I'm still taking a beat. Don't matter anyway. Turns out I'll just get beat regardless of who I fight and who with. But, and I know it's on purity, but like it just seems a bit over the top, you know what I mean? Whee! Well, I missed everybody. That needs to be expanded a bit. That is nasty. Oh my god, stop it! That's the way to use that. Pull everybody in, then hit the triangle. Like this. Never mind. That's how you do this. Look at how clever I am. Doesn't work. Whee!
Merrin, you're all right.
Yes, but the Empire is attacking the main gate.
Where? Oh, this means we've got to move, right? Okay. That makes sense. Off we go. I don't think I need this.
I know a shortcut. Stand back.
We
have to hold the hangar until evacuation.
like, yeah, man. The just the power difference is absolutely insane.
Why aren't the base defenses active?
I would kind of like I said, it would be interesting to see. I think that's ridiculous how easily I took that.
Outstanding work.
Thanks.
Have you seen Cal?
No, but BD was with the Mantis. They're evacuating those.
We. I'm assuming it's this way, but yeah,
Cannot breach the main
like
gate.
it would be absolutely sick, man. Like, yeah, just the difference between them is just I couldn't get over it the first time I did it. I can't get over it now, and I couldn't get over it the second time, or the third time. Whee! Yeet! Did he land standing up? I mean, he might not have. Alley-oop.
Fly. We have to stop the walkers.
Right, what? Oh, right here. Even like just, you know, taking on the purge troopers and stuff, it's just absolutely ridiculous. Get done, son.
We must destroy those walkers.
Off we go. These are cool defenses, like. Hoth could have done with them, couldn't they? Right, now. I always get confused about how to get the top level. I can't remember.
There's more
Is it in here?
on the second
Must be.
Good. We'll need them.
Because yeah, I could never figure it out. And I would always forget. Oh, can I reach it in time to throw it on the ground? Or is this just what I cannot?
There are fights here.
Thanks, Merrin. Goodbye. Right. Alright. Yeah, forgot about those ones as well. Always got tripped up by them. Whee! Can't remember what I've got to do.
That will slow them down.
Master Junior, the
Not in there.
breached the tunnels. They are attempting to open the hangar gate from the inside.
to the hangar.
That to me, you know, that sounded a little bit like the clones, that slightly. That was strange. Gonna say, is Merrin actually helping? No, you're just not doing anything. Alley-oop. Oh. And then he just fell to the bottom. I don't really need to rest up.
So many have died.
And many more will.
It's,
die if we do
but
not.
this is purity as well. This is meant to be harder, and
Cordova.
He would want us.
I think it's just showing the difference in power, really, like,
And the
which is really cool.
Fall into the Empire's hands. No matter the price.
No matter the price. Let's burn it all down then. Get done, son.
They're opening the gate.
Then we'll stop.
Whee! Oh, the gate's down the bottom, yes. This man, that's so cool. Whee! Oh man, I'm having so much fun with that. Right, I can't remember what I have to do. Just boopity buttons.
Down to the hangar.
No, we'll stay up the top. Of course we'll go down the hangar. Let's go. Come on, I'm waiting for you. We've got a base to save.
Grease, do you hear me?
Dear, what a nice surprise.
Stay in the Mantis until we secure the hangar.
Copy that.
It'd be class if you could use the Mantis as like just a turret.
Come back.
Whee! Honestly, man, that's class.
Keep fighting. I will if I have to. It is an honor to fight by your side.
Thanks. I mean, we've been doing it for a while. That's how I feel like when those rocker people just use stuff on me all the time. You shoot me in the head. Just done. Is there another one?
There are too many.
Have faith. We will stop them.
Danger approaches, Seer.
Well, I mean, we've not struggled yet. Oh dear. I hate these things, you know. Absolutely hate them. I mean, I can't believe I beat it. Is the guy not...
Coming.
This is it.
What is?
They're here.
Oh, I was going to say, we're still pretending that one was working.
Destroy the hangar.
No! It sounded like they were walking right next to us. But they weren't. Weird.
Oh boy, am I happy to see the two of you.
4 blasters.
The assist.
Any word from Cal?
No, nothing yet. I'm sure he's fine. He probably just turned off his comm.
That's what happened.
Seer.
Didn't get
What now?
pushed off a cliff and shot.
Your main force arrives. Then we'll regroup at the rendezvous point. First, I need to get back to the archive.
Imagine if she'd have just left.
I will join you.
No. Marin, I need you to stay here and defend the Mantis.
Like, imagine that. Imagine if they just got on and were like, let's just go.
Engine's warm, Grease. We won't be long.
Let's just go.
Hey, Seer. You hurry back. You got this.
Thank you, Grease.
It would have been interesting to see how things would have played out if they'd have just left. Or even not if they'd have just left, you know, like even if they'd just got out of this hangar and she didn't go back. But never mind.
Cal is okay, but we
I thought I heard BD.
There's still time to evacuate the remaining anchorites. And save as much of the archive as we
What are you coming with us for? Sure. Okay, BD. Oh my god, it's that lady Razor Comlink.
BD-1, take this to the Mantis. I'll meet you at the rendezvous point. Go. Now.
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. I mean,
It's been a while. I was hoping you drowned on Nur when we blew a hole in your underwater base.
It is delusion to think your actions have had any consequence. The fortress stands.
gonna say in all fairness, like, not actually,
Continues its work. And I have come for you.
it didn't really make that much of a difference to do. He's not someone I would want to be trapped in a room with, I'll be honest with you, like. Epic. Oh, the Darth Vader fight's gonna be a little bit harder. See, how is he not dead? He's just been slashed across the ribs with the lightsaber. I don't understand at all. I know it's a game, but
The remnants of the Jedi tradition.
he's attacking her with our own work. Oh! I panicked, I forgot what block was. I mean dodge.
You have grown stronger.
No. I've only let go of my fear.
We shall see.
Eee. I mean, in all fairness, she does well, you know what I mean? Like, that could have killed him, really. Could have. Like, if it had just, I don't know, something had pierced the wrong place or something had landed wrong or whatever. Could have. But didn't. Ruined his outfit, like. Done some serious damage to his outfit. I must admit, when I played this, the first couple of times, well, the first time, I thought when he looked up there, he might have had part of his mask missing, which is always seems to be like a common thing when you fight him. Or like when something happens to him. Oh. That was a lucky block, I'm not gonna lie. Oh. Gonna say, is he waiting for me? No, because I'm not hitting you first. Oh dear. See, I thought you would have like finished her off there, but I suppose, I mean, in today's climate with the lightsabers in Star Wars, just because you get stabbed through the middle section doesn't mean you're gonna die. So, I mean, he probably should have made sure. Hmm. Choke it up. In all fairness, that's a hard day for him. That's a hard day for the whole crew, innit? They've lost Eno Cordova and Sia in the space of 30 minutes. Yeah, bit intense that. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, poor BD. Oh. I mean, in all fairness, don't think anyone. Well, I suppose you could argue Luke stopped Darth Vader, but was it Palpatine? Was it a combination? But nobody is stopping him. So I mean, that's what I mean. If you're hearing a rumbling and then things go quiet and a door opens, you don't want him to be on the other side of it. If you're in this universe, because you're dying. Best thing to do is run for your life. But yeah, it does make us wonder how different it would have been if should have been around for like the last part of the game and then into the next game. Don't be nasty to him. Don't be nasty to... What was it? BDR2?
Yeah. They're safe.
We'll find the proper place to bury him soon.
The remaining anchorites have scattered.
Shock.
The Empire pursues them. It may return at any moment. Seer bought enough time for BD-1 to reach us with the contact codes for the hidden path. But this is all that remains of her archive.
We're so close to a second chance.
Just
deal?
wondering now.
Tell me, how could Bode be a Jedi and be an Imperial spy?
Now I'm confused.
Why couldn't we sense him?
He deceived us all.
No, I still should have been able to.
Now that's enough! Cal. That's enough, okay? What Bode did, that is on him. It's not on you.
It's sad, isn't it?
Anyone. It's on him. We all know it's a rigged game, but we choose how to play.
It's a shame that there's
What?
not a bounty on his head. We could have hunted him with a guild tracker.
What's the hip hop and happening?
Locator beacon. It's how Bode reached us on Kobo.
Could it still be active?
Well, let's find out.
Nothing.
Gonna say what we're looking at.
Cal. The signal.
It's faint. BD, dial it in.
There you go.
Nova Garon system.
Wait a minute. Why would Bode take a detour?
He's got a daughter. Maybe that's where she lives.
Just,
Could catch him there. But this feels like a
you know, I said at the start this would be a short episode. I feel like there's been a lot of talking.
Think?
So,
Do we risk
a lot of cutscenes. I don't feel like I've really done much.
I don't see what choice we got.
For Seer and Master Cordova, I will mask our approach.
Hey.
Okay. You two grab some seat. I got the con.
Let's go.
for Seer?
Well, I mean, that is it. We won't push on to the next part because I feel like that's a decent next episode to do. So we will call it there for this episode. So as always, please do let me know down in the comment section below if you've enjoyed this one and if you want to see me do this on other Star Wars games or just on other games generally. If you have enjoyed it, make sure to smash a like on it. And if you have enjoyed it and you are new, make sure to subscribe to be kept up to date with all future releases. But other than that, we'll see you in the next one. So goodbye.